I've long been a frustrated artist. In my early childhood, I drew constantly until my mother took away the pen and paper and insisted that I spend my time and energy on more serious things like my studies and practice. It was reinforced in seventh grade by my junior high art teacher, Miss Maneri. She took me aside one day and said, "Harold, you have absolutely no artistic ability whatsoever. I would recommend that as you look at further study, you really devote your time to academics and not to the arts." And so I did. It wasn't until I went to college, and even more recently, that I began to resurrect that dormant artist. And it's been hard to resurrect those gifts and talents. It has taken a great deal of patience and practice. But far too often, no matter how many brilliant ideas bounce around in my head, no matter how creative and innovative I think they are, I spend most of my time staring at a blank white canvas, waiting for something to happen. It's kind of like life. For the last decade, twice a year, the church summons me to Chicago to meet with my other deployed staff people. My mother used to worry greatly about my trips to Chicago. I finally realized that it was because she saw Chicago as the home of Obama and worried that something might rub off. She couldn't understand why I was enjoying those trips. It certainly wasn't for the 10 hours we spent in meetings. No, it was because I discovered there a beautiful and rich diversity of color and culture. Not only among my colleagues and friends, but all those around me who took care of my needs day in and day out. They each brought a gift, and I learned something from each and every one of them, day in and day out. And I found my life there so much more colorful and richly blessed. In fact, there have been many times over the years when I've returned home very depressed and finally realized it was because I was staring at a blank white canvas again, hoping that something colorful would jump out. All too often, we approach the issue of racial diversity and racial justice as a have to, a should. We know we should, as Christians, love our brothers and sisters, regardless of the color of their skin. But it's hard sometimes to do that. I remember in seminary, we were on the verge of a merger of three major Lutheran church bodies in the country. And because of that, there were a lot of ideas being floated around, one of which was to institute quotas in the new church in an effort to increase minority and female representation on boards and of institutions and positions of administration and leadership. On that particular morning, I was waxing eloquently in the coffee shop about why quotas were a bad idea. And I asked what I thought was a rhetorical question: why do we need quotas anyway? When my prophetic mentor, Dr. Thomas Radnauer, just looked at me and said, "Jakey, it's 'cause you sin." And he was right. There are days I need to be reminded that I need to do that. The racist in me rears its ugly head, and I need to remember that I should love my brothers and sisters, regardless of color. But those days are becoming fewer and fewer as I am discovering more and more the gift of my brothers and sisters as a gift of God's grace and beauty in my life. The gifts that they bring, whether they are Native American, Black, Latino, Asian, African, have richly blessed me and have changed my life. They have given me a wonderful palette to look at the world through. What if we saw racial diversity not as difference, but as gift? Oh, what artwork we might create if we could do just that. Let us build a house where love can dwell and all can safely live. A place where saints and children tell how hearts learn to forgive. Built of hopes and dreams and visions, rock of faith and vault of grace. Here the love of Christ shall end divisions. All are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place. Let us build a house where prophets speak and words are strong and true, where all God's children dare to seek to dream God's reign anew. Here the cross shall stand as witness and as symbol of God's grace. Here as one we claim the faith of Jesus. All are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place. Let us build a house where love is found in water, wine, and wheat. A banquet hall on holy ground where peace and justice meet. Here the love of God through Jesus is revealed in time and space. As we share in Christ the feast that frees us, all are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place. Let us build a house where hands will reach beyond the wood and stone, to heal and strengthen, serve and teach, and live the word they've known. Hear the outcast and the stranger bear the image of God's face. Let us bring an end to fear and danger. All are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place. Let us build a house where all are named, their songs and visions heard, and loved and treasured, taught and claimed as woods within the wood, built of tears and cries and laughter, prayers of faith and songs of grace. Let this house proclaim from floor to rafter, all are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place.